We're up there inside of Lumen Field in the Soto district of Seattle. Today, a good one in the NFC West. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates, and welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. And off we go from Lumen Field. Across the 20 to mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL, and Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple of days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat. A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. Now he'll run. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Seahawks.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the first down.
Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
On fourth down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team, every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
Pass caught by Pearson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 13
A pickup
yards.
there of 13. First down, 49ers.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Aiyuk makes the catch right side. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
San Francisco.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Purdy. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. I mean, we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
Purdy on first down. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly...
Good blocking, and he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Seahawks 3.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here's Steven Sims to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to get going with their second possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Darnold. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route.
Not the biggest gain in the world, Mike, but what I really like from the quarterback is just the timing of the drop, the timing of the delivery, and hopefully this can jumpstart this offense in the right direction.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Cornerbacks are drafted for their coverage ability. We see it year in and year out. Teams want to fortify their pass defense. But when they can come up in run support, it's just an added bonus for a defense. And this young rookie, he was one of the best picks available last year's draft, and we can see why.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
And the Seahawks.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter from the 34 now. It's first and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
From the 35, here's second and 9. Valdez-Scantling on the move. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down, 3 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll step up and run this. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
He'll run again, taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down. Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Throwing, Darnold will try and set up the tight end screen. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Into the secondary, past the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 74 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Moody now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers will take a 14-6 lead.
Seahawks 6.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here's Sim. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I think the back just needs to be a little bit more decisive in the run game, and not everything is always going to be perfectly blocked, Mike. There's times where you just have to say, okay, let's get back past the line of scrimmage, pick up a couple yards, and just keep this ball going forward.
Now, Darnold. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Darnold to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Darnold. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for Seattle. It's a gain of 49.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
To throw is Darnold. He takes off. And he'll get down and avoid the hit. Gain about 7. Setting up 3rd down.
And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere. It allows him to get upfield and make this 3rd down a lot more manageable.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Seahawks 9.
So Myers back out there at the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First down, San
First catch
Francisco.
for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. Throwing on second down is Purdy. Throwing the out route, and Aiyuk has it. That'll be good for 11 yards, still short of the first down marker, and third down coming up.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he is out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage, so they're going to end up losing a couple of yards. Not a good first down.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Throwing again is Purdy. Caught. This is Aiyuk. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Third and 7. They send a receiver in motion left. Third down, Purdy. That's hauled in once again. It's Aiyuk. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Seahawks' 27-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Able to complete it to Aiyuk. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets them another first down. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's 2nd and inches at the 5-yard line.
2nd and inches. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
35-yard line.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. That'll be caught downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. 49ers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
3rd and long. Here's Purdy. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Here's Horton. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Seahawks offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting and waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Darnold now to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
They'll try it now with Walker. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it. And they stuff him on 4th down. The Niners offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Aiyuk. And he will score. Brandon Aiyuk. Touchdown, San Francisco. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Seahawks 9.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it up. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Seahawks offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. They'll run here with Walker. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Up from the secondary, Diamador Lenore with the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. The tight end going in motion to the left. Once again, it's Walker. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
He'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Niners first down.
It's a gain of 10. And a 49er first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
so these jet sweep plays, we see them so often, both under center and the shotgun. There's a lot of ways to do it. But there's a little feast or famine element, especially in today's NFL with the speed of these defensive edge players. So you got to make sure you get the edge accounted for so you can at least avoid these negative plays.
That's Aiyuk with it on the left side. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
49-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. A gain there of 11. First down, 49.
First down, San Francisco.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Purdy. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We
call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
No help from those last 2 runs. It is 3rd and 13. Open man is Jennings. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Darnold to throw. That's dropped off for Walton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's over the middle and taken in by Valdez-Scantling.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Going for it all. That's caught. And he will score. Game on. A.J. Barnes. Touchdown, Seattle. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game.
16.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. And Brandon Aiyuk heading back onto the field with his 49er teammates. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Third and short. Here's Purdy.
I just hope the young kids watching this are really paying attention. You get rewarded when you play with incredible effort. He's been close all game long, and he just continues to rush and rush. Now, he gets the strip, sack, fumble recovery, all at once.
Well, Seahawks offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 15-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Now, Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Throwing, Darnold. That pass caught right side, Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll run for it with Charbonnet. He's driving for the goal line, will be stopped short, but has enough for the 1st down.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry.
Walker goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown. Greg, how often do we say it's a 1-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a 1-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
And the Seahawks with another big moment. They'll try to add the 2-point conversion here.
The Seahawks will line up for the
They'll go play action with Darnold. He'll swing that out wide, and he will get into the end zone for 2, and this game is tied.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Brandon Aiyuk heading back onto the field with his 49er teammates. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. Aiyuk makes the catch right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's hauled in once again. It's Aiyuk. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down, 49ers.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
50-yard line. Brings up second down.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and a couple. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, 49ers.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 41-yard line.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, the crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. They'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball, and this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. The Seahawks offense getting set to get back to work. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's first and 10. Here's Darnold. He's got the Alabama product, Robbie Oots. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
To throw is Darnold. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
That's good for a Seahawks.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
He's going to tuck it and go. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Darnold to the left side and pulled in. Valdez-Scantling.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
All 3 timeouts left. How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Whoa! He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Darnold now to throw. He'll locate Cup. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
It's 3rd and 1.
A lot riding on this play. High game, final minute, 3rd down. He's going to have the first down and then some. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
Another Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll send their tight end left. Darnold to the air once more. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Complete to Marquez Valdez-Scantling. It's a gain of 7.
Now timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here, where this might be one final heave to the end zone. So the pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to win the game. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. So the pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This one he's got to have. That's long enough, and it's good. On target from long range. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.